Hanging out the window, drum look like a titty. Show no pity, shoot him in his face. That nigga think he fit. Plus we came with fitness. Chopper make him dance like Shiggy. Ratchet's Nimmy, she got ass like Iggy. Rapper bitches lick me. I got sticks inside the console. I'm in every city. Come get with me. We got Glocks and Smithies, 40 extra crispy. They can't fuck with the technique. Back blocks when we creep like Spanish bitches have my text speak. The ops in the house playing catch me till we pull up with a cocktail bomb. Funeral next week. Blow the house up, shoot your spouse up. Now what? Chop up the bodies like it was cold cuts. Wrinkle lower cutlass. We sliding out the bucket. Fishbowl cause we like fuck it. Pistols knucking in they bucket. On your chain you better tuck it. Came with luggage. I don't trust them niggas over there, but I ain't Uncle Ruckus. This bitch sing like David Ruffin, nigga. Had to say it again cause I don't fuck with niggas. Fuck 600 and them, they be my brothers, nigga. You off that acid and I ain't talking Pepsi. I be flexing on these niggas like I'm playing wrestling. All my bitches mad at me, they say I neglect me. I'm known for skating on that ice. Bitch, I'm Wayne Gretzky. Nigga. Fuck they talking about? Look, hold on. Look. We'll make this bitch hotter than Jamaican jerk. 67 shots will really flip a fucking vert. Off a perky lurking, headshot of dirt. I'm close the curtain, good from the arc. I think I'm Stephen Curry. Get that in the hurry, cause we flipping, swerving. Saw you jerking, got a bag like Birkin. Bitch, I'm back for certain. I'm back. The same night you dropped that diss song, I got my dick sucked in the car and took your bitch home. Disrespect one of mines and you won't live long.
What's up, nigga?
Sending shots back and forth, we play ping pong. First nigga cologne, 40 on me long. Sit outside your home, chopper kick and rip your fucking dome. Bitches in my phone, Bentley grill is chrome. Don't come back alone. I'm in your house like I was rolling wrong. I think I lost my mental. Fascinated with pistols. Fill his head with all lead and I ain't talking pencils. This ice on that night, it'll block your visual. Just like a happy family's dog, I'm hanging out the window. You couldn't draw the game with a set of stencils. I ain't talking beds, but Breezo move a lot of pillows. White like Kylie Kendall, and you a cop just like your dad, bitch, you Eddie Winston. Nigga, fuck they talking about?
Sunshine gon' come with rainy days. Cody take the pain away. Kobe at the 3, while I'm by 2, the way gon' fade away. I know they hate, I made away for my niggas, I paid. I'm at the top, they at the bottom, starving. Guess that means it's safe to say that I really came from the trenches. Throwing dirt on top my name. I got no love for these bitches. Fuck all the cameras and the fame. I came in for the riches. Grip shit running in my veins. Ask the Lord for forgiveness. Just had to talk with her mama. She say I'm an idol and I lead the way. This gun not in my title for my life. She hit her knees. She know that niggas want me dead. That's why they Smith and Weston on my way. The fact that I'm a grip. I throw my seeds up at them heavy. It ain't no love inside my heart. I love my feelings drowning in the I put my trust inside of envelope. Then mailed it to another. They trying to trust me by my lifestyle, plus these tasks are so live this fucking lifestyle from the cradle to the fucking grave. How do you know when you love someone when deep down in your soul you can't?
My nigga bugging.
You have done so much, you can't trust no one. I feel I'm walking down the wrong road. How do you know when you love someone when deep down in your soul you can't love no one? You have done so much, you can't trust no one.
Oh my God, how'd I get cut off?
I told you this so many times. Speak before I caught my time. That's the truth. I'm dripping out of prison with a business man. Ripping when I'm coming. I pray to the mission. Niggas that with my grandma got t-shirts to a bitch. I see the photo different situations. I see the realest turn fake. We slain that Kate in his blood on me. I've been thugging the night in the hood. Seeing killers make a statement. Walking down.
Hall of Fame only. Yeah. By the time I name your ass.
I showed her something you taught her. Oh, I like I ain't thought that though. It was a part of my boy. Till I can part more. Streets like I'm not going home. Understood ain't gotta be explained. There's too much going on. Murder running through my veins like heroin in a needle. How do you know you got love on your people? How do you know when you love someone when deep down in your soul you can't love no one? You have done so much, you can't trust no one. I feel I'm walking down the wrong road. How do you know when you love someone when deep down in your soul you can't love no one? You have done so much, you can't trust no one. I feel I'm walking down the wrong road. 1% interest on your checking account is nice, but 5% is better.
They be following the nigga, man.
It's a simple and convenient.
Let me get this fucking dunk off.
5% APY on balances up to $10,000 when monthly requirements are met. You can earn up to $500 annually in dividends. No minimum balances, no monthly service, or per check fees. Start enjoying the better benefits of Boost Checking from Dorrit Federal Credit Union. Federally insured by NCUA.
Fuck my list.
Now you taking out front. Yeah, but you took a lot from me. Sitting here staring at your picture with a slight grin. Even though you hate me, I know you'll let me fuck again. Them soul ties got you stuck.
Hey, can you hear me? Whoever, can you hear me in the chat?
But I swear to God, I wanna love again. Serious issue, do you need some tissue? You hate talking to the only nigga that can fix you. You say I got some growing up to do. I just wanna fly with you. Feeling like I'm star with you. Won't put your on the blow your flute. The rainy nights could turn into some sunny days. Random sex contemporarily take the strain away. Major line to these hoes, but you call me babe. And that's only when you fucking with me. Tell me if you fucking with me. Pussy, they ain't nothing to me. I just need some help. We be focused on everybody and everything but ourselves. You so hurt and you know how to love. And you don't give a fuck. But self-respect won't let you let your skin in it. I'm saying I feel like turning off.
Fuck the world without a glove.
Room full of demons, I'm still fighting, I ain't giving up. Tell me if it's real enough and look me in my eyes. Even though I know what I'm doing, damn it, it's a nigga try. And I ain't never tell you lies, I'm too cheap for that. Your soul ties will leave you heartless, ain't no keeping that. And I ain't never tell you lies, I'm too cheap for that. Your soul ties will leave you heartless, ain't no keeping that. That's why I'm sitting here staring at them pictures with a slight grin. Even though you hate me, I know you'll let me fuck again. Them soul ties got you stuck again. And I ain't never been in love, but I swear to God I wanna love again. Serious issue, do you need some tissue? You hate talking to the only nigga that can fix you. You you wanna fall with you. Feeling like don't start with you. Put your on up on your blue. And rainy nights to turn into some sunny day. Random sets to temporarily take the strain away. Made you lie to the world, but you call me babe. And that's only when you fucking with me. Tell me if you fucking with me. Pussy, they ain't nothing to me. I just need some help. We be focused on everybody and every.
Alright.
I've been thinking about my life ever since Crazy died. Like I'm living this shit twice, but she can see me with this ice. I swear it's hard to live a life, cause one life turns into five. You see, success to me is like a pool that I just wanna dive. Yeah, fuck your friend and get that beef on strike. Yeah, just cause we blame the same thing, don't mean you might. Yeah, niggas pocket watching, trying to count what I spend.
Shot.
In my feelings, in the booth, I need the light still. It helps me think better, gotta get my thoughts out. Hope they prepare for what I got planned if I get caught out. I need help, and it just feels like I'm in the desert with a Metro PCS phone. I can't even call out. No damn lane, I'm so nervous. It's so early to win this damn game. I just wanna win. They hoping it ends, but it's just a beginning. So my conscience got me sinning. Had to start listening to my heart.
Not my conscience.
My conscience telling me to stop, but that's just nonsense. My son ain't seen his dad in like 5 months. It got me sad, and I do not know what to do. But I just cannot keep getting mad, cause it won't help me get past the fact that I'm in this situation. I just want them back. This bitch just took my only bag, but trying to get some get back. And even though I'm on probation, gotta keep a big scrap. Yeah, I know these niggas haters get with it or get whacked. Just like your flight has been delayed, you'll get your shit pushed back. And shit I'm changing, but I'm just getting older. Baby, this just for tonight, that's what I told her. I know she wants some comfort, but I cannot hold her. Get in the boot spit just to get a chip off my shoulder. My baby mama mad about the dream that she was sold. My niggas say that they with me forever, what I was told. I know my name paper, but don't mean that I will fall. I gotta keep the heat because I know these words cold. Living like I lost my life about 9 hours. I'm in the studio right now. I can shine out. It's crazy, but I ain't got the same love for my mom. She probably switch up on the baby boy. Don't see me my bitch. Bro, the hill act like a bitch. Bro, I don't trust the song, swear my bitch, me and that shit. Bro, I'm the type of bitch, my brother, so even though I ain't got shit. But I'm the time, leave, but on the floor, really cold, even though you ain't got a bitch. So, yeah, she want from me, know it rains off me. And that no nigga catch no stain off me. I'm kinda feeling like a lame, cause I feel big into the game. I should've known that they would train. Thought they was my dog, but they weren't trained. So they left me to run the spray. Niggas be in it for the fame. Just trying to make sure that my family well. Niggas say that they love you, but you can barely tell. I had to leave them all alone, like farewell. Niggas say niggas up trying to mix me in the stairwell. And I've been thinking about Mike and Anthony Cruz. Turn your speakers off if you love someone too. They want me to win, but they praying for me to lose. If you think he off, then we gon' stick them all like needles do. I'm in the movie right now, I gotta be. They love me, I'm not gonna lie, I gotta see. Moving silence, on his own, yeah, I'm the G. Don't be pushing me forward, but they please me back. And we can see that when you love me, I'ma leave that. Better start OB, bring the beat back.
that's a place they ain't never been. Boy, we can't go spend a few couple thousand on burn oceans and a Gucci kid. We could be all the way. Michael Jackson go to Neverland. Pop a bank on your ass like a hella band. Couple shooters with me like the Taliban. We could dress, they just stayed on the Sprinter van. Hey, hey, babe, we could be all the way. I'm only human, so I wrote this letter to tell you nobody is perfect. I asked a question, you reply with a lie, and I know that you lying for certain. Every time that we fuss and we fight, you gon' post on the verb, and I'm like, with the purpose. So serious in life that I killed you yourself to the point where that shit got me hurting. All you gotta do is keep quiet, babe. We gon' pull up and leave out without a tray. Have some Percocets when we have sex. The bedroom feel we out of space. Tell the people who wanna stay out on this. Cause babe, hey, we should be out the way. Why we can't go to a deserted island and go do some shit they ain't never did? Why we can't hop on a jet that is private and fly to some place they ain't never been? Why we can't go spend a few couple thousand on burn oceans and a Gucci kid? We could be all the way. Michael Jackson go to Neverland. Drop a bank on your ass like a hella band. Couple shooters with me like the Taliban. We could dress, they just stayed on the Sprinter van. Hey, hey, babe, we could be all the way. Hey, babe, you just don't get it. Fuck all these bitches, I grant at your wishes. I buy you Javinci, I know when you trippin'. I'm feeling your part of one love was sweet. I need all your love cause I come from the trenches. I never had nothing, I heard you go get it. I need all your hugs and I need all your kisses. Together forever, let's run all these digits. She thinking why he came, and I'm thinking why she came. And we thinking what they think, I don't care what they say. I'm thinking why we came, babe. We can be all the way. Why we can't go to a deserted island and go do some shit they ain't never did? Why we can't hop on a jet that is private and fly to some place they ain't never been? Why we can't go spend a few couple thousand on burn oceans and a Gucci kid? We could be all the way. Michael Jackson go to Neverland. Drop a bank on your ass like a hella band. Couple shooters with me like the Taliban. We could dress, they just stayed on the Sprinter van. Hey, hey, babe,
strong for big game, my friend. Motor City Casino Hotel.
Michael Phelps, keep letting that lead burst. He just want bodies under his belt. Pills got his mind twisted, he ain't acting like it's so. They don't know what's going on, it's that we crying out for help. Standing in these streets so long, so much anxiety I felt. I gave you all of me, how I'm supposed to love somebody else? She just want likes on the gram and new design off the shelf. Lord, there's so many questions why I got the hand that I was dealt. Please forgive me for my foolishness, I hope you understand. I just pray that I stay humble, every loss make me a man. Took a loss, took a life, we was all in. Put our life on the line, we was all in. Still so lucky, but we falling. Got that racked up, we ain't falling. Those some racked up, they keep falling. Took some losses, but we falling. God's children, but we all sin. Shorty's holiday in Austin. They so bosses when we walk.
How many times a day you stroll on action and see dead niggas? One of your niggas dead, or the nigga you coulda had. Type shit make one leave the house running ahead. Say Richard, he ain't gon' leave the house, that nigga scared. We can't even get him, he scared. Clock day on my little nigga, he win. A lot of niggas too friendly, I'm checking his temperature, can't get up with him, he fed. I didn't show him his look, I keep that to a minimum, now I don't shake any hand. On the net, he was good like some type of killer, when we get up with him, be fed. Now, look up a minute, he ran up, be good with some bands. Put a call on the pick up the cash and I'm I ain't even need none of my friends. Posted up on SS, 7 a.m. we was all saying. Now we got hoes at 7 a.m. in a long slam. I heard for that bitch shoot across the man. Can't hang with us, he off green. Everybody real great for the sideline. Why I don't never see y'all good? Why y'all gon' dick round niggas did no support? They and one nigga put me out, man. Me and my niggas with all that, we keep them all shit. They gon' have to try us on it. Ain't not one of my niggas gon' sell out, gon' have to buy us all it. I can put some shit in, I cannot give in. They got the brick of the law, man. Stay out there water unless you ready to swim with grown man.
Took a loss, took a life, we was all in. Put our life on the line, we was all in. Took some losses, but we falling. Got that racked up, we ain't falling. Those some racked up, they keep falling. Took some losses, but we falling. God's children, but we all sin. Shorty's holiday in Austin. They so cautious when we walk. They so
tripping, I don't know nothing about no murder, and I ain't gotta tell no pill. What about you? Shit, I don't know, you talking to the wrong nigga. Feel like they listening and implying, can't talk on the phone with you. I'm just a rapper, I am not a game man. Oh, you know, if I knew something, I would've never came with you. Ain't not for real, I don't know nothing, and I ain't did shit. But what about him? When I get rich, he on my hit list. Ask around town, I've been the sickest young nigga. Tried to kill me, I ain't gon' lie, they let off 50 shots. It's hard to live in your own city when the police and them niggas out to get you, trying to take a spot. Don't ask me what I seen, cause I ain't seen nothing. But what that mean? What the fuck you mean? They don't mean nothing. What the fuck you trying to come around? You must have need something. Don't need a jury, fuck the law. Only God can judge us. I come from a section with a lot of choppers busting. Mama called the other weed, the police knocking for me. Called mama the other weed, say call the doctor for me. Ain't feeling good, I need some meds and don't nobody love me. Forever scarred, broken heart, ain't nobody for me. Ain't niggas said they down for me, but I know it's for me. I swear it's hard for me to trust when it's been bloodshed. I know they scared, nigga must off every table dead. They sent me scriptures from the Bible, how many times I read it? So many times I seen God, the last time I said it. Just me and him, we all alone, I told him God I'm ready. No matter how many times I said it, they don't understand. Don't speak on shit, I'm too official, I know
priceless. Full of regrets, thinking about shit I could've did different. I lost some niggas to the grave, but they still with them. Heard that some niggas in the city playing with real chicken shit. I won't break bread, I wonder how long he gon' live with it. I'ma do the all, including y'all, we gotta deal with it. I told him give me pain pills, cause I can't feel living. And I might slide the rubber off, cause condoms feel different. That shit they hollering about ain't nothing, I'm in the real trench. Shell shot in the loud sound, might have a nigga flinch. No bad vibes, smoke in the air, then we gon' kill the tension. You ain't gotta try to explain the thing, cause I don't care to listen. Any minute, mind and more, all you niggas gotta go. They Chevy had them racks on, they must moving. I said, baby, take the smile for that nigga got so many. I told CP3 we blazed, tell a brother I already know. Chosen one, they know we gon' put a hole in one. Wanna know what happened to the other bitch, I'm rolling one. I know one day I'ma have my day, I ain't the only one. OG say you playing with your life if you ain't so important. Gone, how the fuck it gon' miss any niggas trip? I said this home talking 20 minutes, niggas. They try to turn Chevy again. Say Tavon ain't gon' make. They told me CP leg effect. The doctor might have to take. Keep it too real with these niggas. I don't know how to fake it. Another mama lost her son. I do this shit for them babies. Any minute, mind and more. All you niggas gotta go. They must think he moving though. I'm screaming fuck niggas right now. You know I was fucked up, you know I ain't high shit. I asked you multiple times to show me the way. They got whiskey on the mix. I asked you multiple times to put me in position to get you got it while you can provide. If you getting money, don't leave out your guys. I was up on the block with a Glock in my hand, making sure niggas made it home safe. You was up on the block with some rocks in your hand. I was saying anything came your way. I was protecting for you any day. All I asked for you was to put me in play. Mama was struggling, daddy ain't there. You was playing with 50K up in my face. I could've robbed you, I could've shot you, but nigga, my loyalty go a long way. You spending that shit on the bitch and I could really trip it. Your shit at the end of the day. You spending that shit on some kicks, but how can I trip it? Your shit at the end of the day. But bitch, I'm your homie, so how could you leave me? I was struggling and showing you fake. I knew that you weren't gonna ride. Should've separated, should've changed my crowd. I really looked at you as one of the guys. Should've cut you off the first time that you lied. You ain't get no fuck about me. You was cracking them cars and selling that shit. I was out on the block, putting up on the nick. Kinda deep with your partners, plotting on the lick. Life on the line, I'm taking the risk. Protecting the side, I'm banging the stick. You getting money in front of me, shit. What I asked before you spent that on the bitch. I knew that you weren't gonna ride. You say that you got me, but you steady lying. If you know you got it, why you can't provide? If you getting money, don't leave out your guys.
music is a really important part of the show. Neo writes the music that's in the Sage catalog.
It is a lot of fun writing for a character who can say whatever the hell he wants to say. Sage.
On the track.
Like I'm Tony Park. Give him rounds like he Mayweather. Doing drugs make my day better. Demons flipping through blocks out of north and they change sweaters. But the drilling is nothing new. Get a call from my bitches and go and they coming through. All these bitches I'm running through. But it's only for now, she cannot be my honey boo. Get a bag and we double and flip that. Y'all be some runners, he running, I break that. Y'all know my body, I'm all on your body. These shooters be snatching away cap. And there's no time to play with us. And it's bad for your health if you add in the K-Dubs. And if they're staying dangerous, got some shooters on call and they not playing ball, but they shoot and they play for us. These demons they shoot and they play for us. Mask on my face and no naming us. Medics they come in and trace it up. Trisha, she came here and ate it up. Trisha, she came here and ate it up. Keep my gun, got a stick on it. And I don't want the box, so just come put your lips on it. You don't check when I sip on it. Knock his head off his body when bullets go head on it. Wanna speak, then go speak on it. But you speak on my name, hope that chop got a beam on it. Any beef got the team on it. Hit his mouth with this chop, now the ground got his dreams on it. Wanna speak, then go speak on it. But you speak on my name, hope that chop got a beam on it. Any beef got the team on it. Hit his mouth with this chop, now the ground got his dreams on it. Bullet wounds, they gon' lay him flat. Make a call for this mission, it's free, but you pay for that. Fuck a mask on my radar hat. And I talk with my glizzy, so what you gon' say to that? But you not saying nothing back. Got a drum on his clip and the banners, I'm playing with those. If you reaching, we taking souls. In this 40-year hold, leave your chest with a big ol' hole. Got the shooters on corner box, side box, keep them around, so don't go get your mom pop. Calling me Rondo, I keep me a 9 shot. Still in the field to get hit in the box spot. But those makers are gunner out. Keep it on like I'm Tony Park. Give him rounds like he Mayweather. Doing drugs make my day better. Demons flipping through blocks out of north and they change sweaters. But the drilling is nothing new. Get a call from my bitches and go and they coming through. All these bitches I'm running through. But it's only for now, she cannot be my honey boo. Get a bag and we double and flip that. Y'all be some runners, he running, I break that. Y'all know my body, I'm all on your body. These shooters be snatching away cap. And there's no time to play with us. And it's bad for your health if you add in the K-Dubs. And if they're staying dangerous, got some shooters on call and they not playing ball, but they shoot and they play for us. These demons they shoot and they play for us. Mask on my face and no naming us. Medics they come in and trace it up. Trisha, she came here and ate it up. Trisha, she came here and ate it up. Keep my gun, got a stick on it. And I don't want the box, so just come put your lips on it. You don't check when I sip on it. Knock his head off his body when bullets go head on it. Wanna speak, then go speak on it. But you speak on my name, hope that chop got a beam on it. Any beef got the team on it. Hit his mouth with this chop, now the ground got his dreams on it. Wanna speak, then go speak on it. But you speak on my name, hope that chop got a beam on it. Any beef got the team on it. Hit his mouth with this chop, now the ground got his dreams on it. Bullet wounds, they gon' lay him flat. Make a call for this mission, it's free, but you pay for that. Fuck a mask on my radar hat. And I talk with my glizzy, so what you gon' say to that? But you not saying nothing back. Got a drum on his clip and the banners, I'm playing with those. If you reaching, we taking souls. In this 40-year hold, leave your chest with a big ol' hole. Got the shooters on corner box, side box, keep them around, so don't go get your mom pop. Calling me Rondo, I keep me a 9 shot. Still in the field to get hit in the box spot. But those makers are gunner out. I don't fight on a box, but my chop got a couple rounds. Creeping up when the sun is down. It's your life, you can't double up. And these hollows is hot, man, your skin watch it bubble up. Make them lean like a double cup. Put a shake on your head, watch my demons go run it out. Wanna speak, then go speak on it. But you speak on my name, hope that chop got a beam on it. Any beef got the team on it. Hit his mouth with this chop, now the ground got his dreams on it. Wanna speak, then go speak on it. But you speak on my name, hope that chop got a beam on it. Any beef got the team on it. Hit his mouth with this chop, now the ground got his dreams on it. Remember them nights. like a pitcher, he played with my blood and we sick him. Mr. Black, Mr. White on the goalie mission. I'm taking shots, he reload the bullets. Y'all think it's safe, he gon' keep it coming. Ghostbusters, close the crooks and no love from us. Go text on the net, watch it get back. We just sit back, get them blinkers ready, see the spin facts. If locations is accurate, chopping take souls, you get sent to the Nazareth. Pussy, niggas do while they gathering, 2 down in Catherine. Send them dropping the Maddox in. For the game, she just gon' suck it, gon' fuck it, the drop from the IPs. Look, we don't need a molly, you jacking this Katie, we scanning your body. Probably kidnap your mommy, cut up her body, get sold to them zombies. Business with the Akis, I don't got it on me, they send me the shotty. The bullets departing, you cannot dodge bullets into your body. The bullets departing, you cannot dodge bullets into your body. For the gang, babies gon' hop out them juice, get the kick, get the drumming. For the gang, we just gon' sweep up the streets, cause my janitor's coming. For the gang, babies gon' hop out them juice, get the kick, get the drumming. For the gang, we just gon' sweep up the streets, cause my janitor's coming.
In the arms, got a baby here bleeding out. Fuck the broom, get the mop, we gon' clean it out. Watch him walk at the house full of steaming scout. Skin is cold in the spot like the heat is out. Got the heat is out, gang is creeping around. Hollow Creed in the chop, bullets beat him down. In the hallway like gang didn't need a house. Hollow ripped through his chest, he got out. For the gang, possessed with my child, don't ask me, he in Satan's hands. Like the demon, I don't follow Jesus' plan. If you do express bullets, you meet the man.
Do you work through lunch without getting paid for it? Do you have to work from home after you've punched out? Are you working around the clock and only receiving a flat rate? At least you're getting a paycheck, right? Wrong. You deserve to be paid fairly for every minute you work. If you've been wrongly denied such pay, you may be entitled to that and more. Gold Star Law is here to help you through your employment law problem, whatever it is.
Gold Star Law, protecting employees' rights. Call 1-800.
Previously on the blacklist.
Notify security if our Jane Doe's been abducted. Put your hands up.
Delivered as promised.
Who's she?
Don't you worry about her. You contracted for the girl. I'll take care of this one.
You heard Mr. Moore, back away.
Not without Agent Navabi, the one inside. You let her go.
I don't know who that is. There's no agent inside.
You're awake. You startled me.
The girl from the hospital, where is she?
Yeah. The taking of a life. I've only done it a few times, and I take no pleasure in it. Once you're gone, we'll make it right. Send you back to the earth the way God intended.
I want a name.
I don't know who that is.
He abducted a federal agent who was working your case. I think you know him.
I don't, I swear.
All I know is that he was under contract.
I don't know his name.
What does that mean, under contract? Contract to do what?
He cleaned up messes.
You mean people?
How would I know that? The elders kept us completely isolated. And this guy made sure that anyone who found your compound, he got rid of, disposed of.
How's it work? Someone stumbles upon your little utopia, becomes a threat. And what? This man kills them, gets rid of them?
The man in the photo simply made sure that the bodies never turned up.
If this guy does exist, I never met him. Only Moore would know his name anyway. You actually think that he may talk?
What if I could remember this man's name and help you find your missing agent? Would you let me walk away?
And why would we agree to that?
Because I'm giving you a chance to save this young woman's life. Trade my life for hers. All you have to do is let me go. You get her back.
Yeah. That's not gonna happen. Do you know his name?
I don't, but I can get your prisoner to give it to me.
By torturing him?
In my experience, conventional torture doesn't yield much truth, which is why I employ a man with a more holistic approach to enhanced interrogation. If his oxygen tank is full, he can be here in an hour.
An hour? Agent Navabi's already been gone for an entire day.
What else do you know about her abductor?
He's not part of the New Haven cult. Whoever he is, he was contracted.
Which means there's a paper trail, some sort of proof of payments.
Have the FBI Financial Fraud Unit locate Moore's accounts. Boston and Albany are searching for leads.
While we wait for Mr. Reddington's interrogator, we do not have time. That man in our interrogation room, he knows something, and we need to get him to talk. Like now.
Raymond, take advantage of my offer, Harold. Brimley is an old friend, and I love him dearly. He's not up for grabs. If it weren't Samar, I wouldn't offer his services.
Sir, let me talk to him. Let me see if I can get him to budge.
What can you possibly say to him that we haven't?
I don't know, but please just give me 2 minutes with the man behind Samar's abduction. That's all I ask.
Slow down, Smokey. Take a breath.
I tracked down the address where Garvey went after he landed in San Jose. It's a custom boat company, guarded 6 ways to Sunday. Supply trucks going in and out.
Carrying what?
Don't know the what, but got the skinny on the why. I drank a couple of drivers under the table to find out the owner runs some kind of monthly auction. Some legit items, some black book. Apparently he's not particular. Dizit, Yizu, Izir, Wizat, Izai, C said. It's an auction. And if Garvey came here with that bag of yours, it's up for auction too. Given your obsession with getting it back, I gotta think that's the last thing you want to see happen. Am I right?
I want you to secure an invitation to the party.
This ain't no party.
Call me when it's confirmed.
I brought you here to help find Samar, not hunt for the duffel bag.
I offered Harold my assistance. Now I'm just juggling.
Mr. Moore. I don't know if you remember me. My name is Agent Aram Mojtabai.
Been waiting for you.
What?
You're the one who begged for her life. You care about her a great deal, don't you?
Yes.
sort of thinking of suffocating. You know, it's the most natural. Just put you to sleep with my hand.
How thoughtful.
Do you believe in God? You know, like a protector, sort of a guardian angel?
Yes, I do.
I don't. Nature. That's my God.
Well, I suppose we'll have to agree to disagree. I have an angel.
It don't matter. Even if you believe he puts us here. It's nature takes us away. The beasts, and the bugs, vultures, and the nitrogen. It's a beautiful process. The basis of life itself, really. Without death, there is no life.
Aren't you curious? Not even slightly. Agent Nabavi, I need you to tell me what you know about the man who took her.
Over the years, people have stumbled onto New Haven. A couple who were hiking, a hunter or two, even an ex of one of our elders. Stephen is a man I contact to get rid of the remains.
Stephen who? What is his last name?
Feldmeyer. It's vague. I don't know his real name.
Do you know where he is now?
All I know is who I call if I need to hire Feldmeyer for a job.
Sorry, they're getting a little impatient. Problem, you know, isn't so much their hunger as their teeth.
Why is that?
These are Himalayan field rats. They have 12 molars each, and their teeth just keep growing. 5 inches a year, if you can believe that. That's why they need something substantial to chew on. You know, wear down those teeth.
And that's me today.
Yeah, that's you.
You're absolutely right, Harold. It is not a weasel, it's a badger.
She's a digger. She'll go after insects and grubs, but she really goes nuts for ground nesting birds.
A prisoner's not a ground nesting bird.
He is to Bernice.
Harold, understand, Bernice is a seasoned professional, recently retired after years in the film and television industries, where she had a prolific career playing a long list of heavies. She's worked with Eli Wallach, Faye Dunaway. I think she did 2 pictures with George Kennedy.
She did.
But don't be fooled by her off-screen persona. She is an absolute devil who has never missed her mark and will perform whatever the scene calls for. Believe me, 10 minutes with Bernice and Brimley, and your prisoner will give us the name of Samar's abductor.
He already has.
You got him to talk. How?
With all due respect, sir, all that matters now is that I did. Turns out Moore goes through a third party to make contact, a guy by the name of Hannelore.
Julius Hannelore. Do you know him?
He's a broker of sorts. An associate recommended him to me after Mr. Kaplan passed.
She did not pass. She killed herself, so I could get the duffel bag. It was her dying wish. Feel free to honor it.
Can you reach out to your associate?
I'm on my way.
I'm going with you in case you plan on juggling.
Listen, if my bringing Teddy here suggests a new open-door policy, let me set the record straight. My associates are just that, mine. And unless otherwise indicated, my meetings with them are private.
Then Agent Keene will be outside the meeting, so you can immediately relay any pertinent information.
Ugh.
Stop! Look, lady, there's not much point in running. I told you I don't like this. But I have a gun, and I will use it if you make me. I was nice to you, and you did this. Get up. Walk.
Julius, how do you do it? How do you make a person more presentable in death than they were in life?
family recipe. Formaldehyde, glutaraldehyde, humectants, dye, water, and a secret sauce, 3 generations in the making. Plus the occasional cotton ball. Mr. Salzberger is an open casket. Viewings in an hour, so unless it's urgent.
I'm looking for Stephen Feldmeyer.
I can reach out, broker an arrangement.
This is a pressing matter. I don't have time to go through channels.
The channels are the channels. Everything in its time, and mackerel in August.
I'm afraid I'm going to need my mackerel now. Or else the Salzburgers are going to need to close the casket.
You wouldn't.
I'd sooner take a knife to the Mona Lisa. But Feldmeyer has an associate of mine, and I'd like her back. Preferably before she needs her lip sewn shut.
Feldmeyer's real name is Lawrence Devlin. I'll work up a profile to present as soon as I get back.
Where can we drop you?
Wait. You're leaving? We still don't have some more.
If there was more I could contribute, I would do it gladly.
Yo, that
there isn't. So, yes, I'm leaving.
Knowing that I can't come with you.
My thoughts and prayers will be with you in your search. I hope that provides some consolation.
Yeah, I'm sure you do.
Okay, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna take you to the farm, I'm gonna hold you down, and I'm gonna make one real clean incision in your lower lumbar vertebrae. And we're gonna sever your spinal cord to immobilize you, and then we're gonna let the rats have their way, and that's just the way it is, because of what you did. Get in!
Whoa! No, don't! Get in!
According to Reddington's source, Feldmeyer's real name is Lawrence Dane Devlin. Devlin is a fixer who specializes in making problems go away. Apparently, Devlin's disposal methods have a scientific flair. He considers himself a thanatologist.
I don't know what that is.
It's the scientific discipline devoted to the study of death and decay.
As recently as 2005, Devlin held a research position at the University of Tennessee's Body Farm, until he came under investigation. Apparently, several of the cadavers Devlin requisitioned turned out to have missing limbs and other body parts.
Were charges ever filed?
Yes, but Devlin and all 3 witnesses vanished without a trace. And since that time, Devlin's been in the body disposal business.
While performing experiments in his basement, which means there are victims that we could chase down as potential leads.
The list of potential victims goes on and on and on. But they're exactly that. Victims in unsolved crimes who were never found or recovered.
And this guy has some more.
Sir, we have a situation. He just collapsed.
Call an ambulance.
It's getting harder for you to breathe because your lungs are slowly filling up with blood. Without a doctor, you'll be starved of oxygen until eventually you'll be forced to aspirate on your own blood. But on the bright side, it's an entirely natural way to go. Likely what God intended for you. Hey, pull over, you can't drive. Hey, pull over.
This is what you need to get in. I pinched a couple off the drivers. I snorkeled tequila with. FYI, we're going out for another round later, so don't shoot them or anything.
Ah, Mercury dime. Or more accurately, Winged Liberty. Here's a fun fact. The image was modeled on Elsie Stevens, the wife of poet Wallace Stevens. For the listener who listens in the snow and nothing himself beholds, nothing that is not there and the nothing that is.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, our next item up for bid is this magnificent beast, lot number 16, an item any climate change denier will love. This polar bear would make
It's not on the list.
Maybe it's not for sale.
At $50,000.
Maybe it already sold.
50,000. Do I have 50,000? 50,000 is bid. Thank you, madam. Looking for 55. 55,000, new bidder. Thank
The
you.
final item won't be revealed until just prior to the start of bidding. Maybe that's the duffel.
Then there may still be time. The person in charge, where might they be?
Thank you, sir. Is there any advance over $70,000? Sold.
Tell him it's Raymond Reddington.
Mr. Gonzalez doesn't see customers.
Please, just tell him it's Raymond Reddington. I've heard steroids make your penis shrink. Have you found that to be the case?
Answer's no.
He does know I'm #1 on the wanted list, right?
He does. He told me to tell you that last #1 is his driver.
Well, I mean, obviously, he's joking.
He's not much for jokes. Move along.
Yes, of course. If you could just direct me to the bathroom.
They got metal detectors, wands, with a guest list that's a who's who of scumbags. They ain't taking any chances. No one gets a piece in once the party starts.
Not about before it starts.
After our night on the town, the drivers were so bent, they needed help offloading some of the goodies. I found the bathroom on the first floor. Look under the sink.
Lot number 17, an Assyrian relief from Nimrud dating from the 7th century BCE showing
plunder of the Islamic State. They insist the antiquity of the idolatry of the Quran demands be destroyed.
Or sold at auction.
The sale of illegal artifacts is a major source of funding for terrorism in the Middle East. But for Muslims, this is our history, a link to our past. What they are doing is like committing cultural genocide.
It's two bidders at 750. Thank you, sir. The bid is with you at 750, looking for 800.
But this is a problem for another day.
Maybe. Maybe not.
800,000, 850, sir. Is 850 bid? 850,000. The bid is at $850,000. Looking for 900.
I genuinely don't want this to become unpleasant.
Mr. Gonzalez said no.
You know, it's awful, but people do tend to associate a thick neck with a low IQ. How about shattering that cliche by reasonably persuading him to change his mind?
That's not going to happen.
$1.7 million. Do I have 1.7? Thank you, sir. 1.7 I have. Looking for 1.8. Looking for 1.8 million. I have 1.8 million. Thank you, sir.
Point of order.
I'm sorry, sir. Are you bidding?
Does it bother either of you, the terrorism of it all?
Sir, I'm going to have to ask you to sit down.
Either of you? No? Good, that makes this so much easier.
Come with me.
I thought you'd never ask. You may have something.
An address on Lawrence Devlin. He has a farm in Preston County, West Virginia.
Nicholas Moore is dead. Toxicology believes he took his own life. Had a cyanide pill hidden inside his Bible, which had been processed into evidence. Any idea how you may have gotten it?
I got it for him. That's how I got him to talk, sir. He said he'd help us find Samar if I stole it for him, and so I did. And I'll accept whatever punishment you think is appropriate, but it got us a name and now a location where Samar may be.
You've run the address?
Not only that, but I found a cell phone registered under one of Devlin's known aliases registered to that same farm. Now, the HLR, that's the home location register, is updated every time the phone SIM is transferred into another location according to the HLR, that phone was in Grafton County 2 days ago.
The hospital where Samar was abducted.
Can you triangulate its current location?
Devlin must be in the middle of nowhere because he's only pinging off of one tower.
Can't triangulate it.
Not off one tower. It could be anywhere within a 45-mile radius.
That isn't far from his farm. Maybe he took her there.
Yeah, if she isn't already dead.
Issue a bulletin. I want all resources redeployed to West Virginia.
Lawrence Devlin, this is Special Agent Aram Moshtabai of the FBI. We know you have Agent Navabi. We know where you live, and we will find you. And when we do, Samar... You may not be aware of this. Taking the life of a federal officer is a capital crime, punishable by death. So, if you kill her, we will kill you.
You said I should go get stopped.
Yo, Rico, join me in the stage. I want you to see how these niggas play.
You're gonna die here.
Try the ship.
Join me, Rico. We're whining on them. I just go to the park. I'm about to get this shit cracking.